and welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. It is New Year's Day here today. I don't know whether it'll be New Year's Day when you get to watch this because it depends how quickly I can edit and put it up. However, it is New Year's Day today and we're having a pretty chilled, relaxed day. It was pouring with rain earlier and we all got ready, coats and everything to go out and walk the dog, open the door, and it was sheeting it down, so we decided to abandon that idea, and so I'm filming this instead. But I've just noticed that the rain has stopped and the sun is out, so hopefully we'll get out and get some fresh air in a bit. Anyway, so I'll crack on with this video. I wanted to film a favourites video, probably for autumn favourites, but I've left it a bit late and now it's probably past autumn, too far to do autumn favourites. So this has become December favourites. So some of these things are things I've been using for a little while. So without further ado, I'll crack on. First thing I want to talk about is hair care. I am no hair expert by any stretch of the imagination. However, I have tried so many different shampoos. I have very dry hair and also very dry skin. I have eczema and have done since I was a child, as does Phoebe, and Andrew has dry skin too. So we have to be careful what products we use. I like the L'Oreal shampoos. They're the best ones I've tried for my hair, high street type shampoos. But I do find that if I use the plain ones too often, then it does cause a dry scalp. But I found out that they do an anti-dandruff shampoo. I don't know whether this is new, but I've never seen it before. So I thought I'd try it, and we've been using this about a month now and I absolutely love it. It's awesome. It's brilliant, great for the scalp, and it doesn't dry your hair too much either. And I also find it doesn't strip colour, because I found if I use some of the other anti-dandruff shampoos that it does strip the colour out of my hair, which, you know, it's not cheap to have your hair coloured, and if you then strip it out by using a shampoo, then it kind of defeats the object. So this I love. This is a 2-in-1. I think they do an ordinary shampoo and a conditioner as well, but this one I love. I also use a separate conditioner, and I've found this one. This is also L'Oreal Elvive, and this is the Extraordinary Clay Rebalancing Conditioner. I saw this one and thought I would give it a try, and I find it hard to find a conditioner that really leaves my hair feeling soft. It tends to after the first wash, and then when I start using it regularly, it just goes back to being dry again. However, this one has a brilliant effect. It leaves my hair feeling soft and smooth and strong, and I absolutely love it. I thoroughly recommend it if you have dry, frizzy hair, and yeah, get this, it's great. More hair, right, yes. I struggle to blow dry my hair. I mean, I can blow dry it, I can go upside down, give it a zhuzh over, dry it, and that's it. But as I said, my hair is dry, it's frizzy, and if I do that and then try and straighten it or try and curl it, it feels straw-like. It doesn't feel soft to touch. Even with a good conditioner afterwards, it just doesn't feel good. And my hairdresser said to me that, yeah, you need to really blow dry it first, properly with a brush, and straighten, blow dry it, and then straighten it, and you get a much sleeker feel. I can't do it. Apart from the fact my arms get tired, I just find it really, really tough, and I get bored halfway through and then I give up, and kind of then that ruins the whole effect. So I was in Asda and I saw this. Now I've seen these advertised on the internet, on Facebook, which is a straightening brush, and I was always a little bit sceptical. How good can a brush be at straightening your hair, especially when you've got dry, frizzy hair like mine? But I thought I'd give it a go because it might be handy to get that blow dried feel without styling my hair while I'm drying it, if you see what I mean. So I bought it. It was £19, which I think was in the sale, and it has been a godsend. I love it. It's basically, after I zhuzh it all over, blow dry it without brushing it, and then I go over it with this. I use a heat treatment, like oil first, to make sure because obviously it's using quite a lot of heat on my hair, and then I go over it just gently all the way through, and it just gives it if you leave it like that, it looks like it's been blow dried, which is great if you want to leave it like that. My hair's still a bit too out of control like that. So I then can straighten it or I can curl it, and it feels sleek and it feels under control, rather than all a bit. I sometimes feel that it's all a bit in my neck and it's all over the place because I've got so much hair, whereas this completely avoids that feeling, and I love it. I wouldn't be without it. It's been an absolute lifesaver. So yeah, I thoroughly recommend this. If you've got sort of hair that's quite difficult to control, or that's flyaway or frizzy, then thoroughly recommend one of these before you straighten your hair or curl it, whichever you're going to do. Great. Next, few fashion favourites. I'm not a big fashion expert. I know nothing about fashion. I know what I like, and that's about it. I do occasionally buy some more expensive items, but I do a lot of my shopping in Primark because I quite like having the option to just wear something for a season and then ditch it and get something new. I like changing it up. And this autumn winter I have loved my jumpers, and a few people have actually commented on some of my past videos how they like their jumpers, my jumpers, particularly this one has got lots of comments. This is, I mean, I call it my farmer's jumper. It is so bubbly, and because I've worn it so much, but it's great. It's like, I guess it's like a rust colour, and this was my first autumn jumper purchase, and I've worn it, as I say, I've worn it so much. It's great now for dog walking and just hanging out and being at home. It's warm, it's snuggly, and I think it was £10 in Primark. I actually bought my mum a pink one to go as part of her Christmas presents for her to play golf in. As I say, it's like a throwaway. You wear it for, you know, a couple of months, and when it starts to go really bobbly and horrible, then you can stick it in the clothes bin and let somebody else try it. But I absolutely love it. It's been great. And then this week I purchased this one, which is a roll neck and is so comfy and cozy. It's so warm, and the sleeves are really long, and I love it because I pull the sleeves right down over my hands, and it's great. It's just really comfy and cozy. I think this one was £13, and even this one has started to go a little bit. I've only worn it once, but it started to go a little bit at the front, just that some of the wool is starting to fray a little bit, just a tiny bit. But so, you know, it's great for a cheap quick jumper, and it's so warm. You would expect that a cheap jumper would be so warm and cozy, but it is, and I love it. So this December I have been loving my jumpers, and this one actually that I'm wearing now is a couple of years old. This is from Apricot, that new look, and this, it shows actually how if you spend a little bit more, jumpers definitely last a lot longer, because this one isn't really wobbly at all and has lasted loads of time. And in fact I sewed up, I did a little sewing job just before Christmas because one of the sleeves had come undone, and I couldn't bear to throw it away because I love it. So yeah, this is a good one. So jumpers, definitely a favourite for December. And another fashion favourite is this, and I've only had this a week because this was part of my Christmas present from Archie, and this is the Zoella Lifestyle bobble hat. It came with a travel mug, and I particularly like this because I love the colour of the bobble. I've got a coat exactly this colour, so it looks great to wear it with that. And I also like it. I've got several of these hats with the fairy bobble on the top, and some of them are a little bit tight. If you wear them for any length of time, you come back and take them off and you've got this red mark all along here, which is alright I suppose if you're coming home, but if you're going out somewhere it's not a great look. So I love this one because it's that bit looser. It's just comfortable fit. It's really nice, it's warm, and I think it looks really nice, and as I say, it matches my coat. So yeah, this is definitely a favourite, and I think you can probably get these in Boots or Superdrug in the sale. So yeah, thoroughly recommend those. Another couple of things. For my 40th birthday, which was years ago now, I got this, which was the Daisy, Marc Jacobs Daisy perfume. Andrew bought it for me and I loved it so much, and I used it pretty much every day and it was gone. And I don't tend to buy myself perfume. I've got quite a few others that I sort of rotate, so I never really purchased another one, and I was so chuffed that he bought me one for Christmas because now I can use it again and it smells divine. It's kind of a flowery scent, which I guess makes sense because it's Daisy, and if you like that sort of scent, then these are good. I think there are several different versions of the Daisy perfumes, but yeah, Marc Jacobs Daisy, love it. And last but not least, I have two candle favourites. I love my candles, and in fact I showed this one in my Home Sense and Primark homeware haul. I got a Home Sense voucher for my birthday and went and bought up a storm, and one of the things I bought was this candle. In fact, we bought one for Andrew's brother and his wife as a gift, a big one, and I wanted a big one but I couldn't get one, so I got this little one. And when I showed it before, I'd not lit it, but I know it smells amazing just without lighting it. It smells like biscuits, cookies. It just, oh, it's amazing. But when we've lit it in the house, it literally makes the whole house smell of biscuits. It's so nice. It does make you a bit hungry, but it is so nice. And for such a small candle, it's amazing. The scent is incredible. So this was DW Home. I think the only place you can buy them is Home Sense in this country anyway. So yeah, thoroughly recommend that one. And the other one, last but not least, is my wooden wick scented candle. This one is Frosted Cranberry. I've just finished an orange one which I loved and I bought last year, and this one I go every year to a Christmas market, and this company have a stand there and I buy one every year. They last ages. They're a soy candle, so they last a long time, and they have this wooden wick inside which crackles when you light it. We have an open fire in our living room, but it's like a bioethanol fuel fireplace, so it doesn't make any sound. It has a lovely flame and heat, but no sound. So if you light this candle next to it, then you get the sound along as well. You get the sound along with it. And the company is called scentunique.com, and I will link it below. But they do all sorts of different ones, the Christmas ones. They do, you know, ones throughout the year, which are really lovely, and the scent is amazing too, very Christmassy. And yeah, so that's that. I've just remembered I've got 2 more things which I put down here as favourites, which I absolutely adore, and they're kind of irrelevant because they're Christmas things, but I thought I would show you anyway. And that is my 2 Christmas cushions. I showed them in our house tour when we did our Vlogmas at the beginning of December. They're these 2 cushions, quite similar. This one's got a little truck with the Christmas tree on the back, and this one's got the car. And I got these in Asda, and they were £6 each. I'd actually seen them online before I got them, and I travelled miles to go to an Asda that had them just because I needed them. And I love this design, and I just think they're awesome. I wish I could keep them up all year, but I'm not sure I could get away with that. So they will be going away in the next couple of days until next year. But these are definitely one of my December favourites. I love them. And that's everything that I've been enjoying in December and the last couple of months. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could give it a thumbs up, I'd be very grateful. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe here. And I will see you in my next one. Thank you and Happy New Year.